So we're going to start off by learning the basics of algebra today. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in year 7 and they first started introducing letters in math, I remember being really confused. I was like, wait, this is math. Why is there English in here? Like, why is there A's? Why is there B's? I don't know what this is. And I just remember them starting to tell me a bunch of rules, and I didn't understand where these rules were coming from or what it had to do with. I had no idea, okay? So I want to start by telling you guys what algebra is and giving you some context before we jump into the math, okay? So, what is algebra? I would like to make a little bit of a brainstorm about this, and I want you guys to lead it. So, can someone start telling me some things you know about algebra? Yes, Bilal.
Includes the alphabet.
Yeah, okay, so we have like letters, as we said. What else? Sophia, what do you think?
Those letters represent a number.
Okay, so the letters representing numbers. Cool. Joseph, what about you?
These numbers?
There's numbers involved as well. That's good. Yes, Bilal.
There's plus, minus, times, and division.
Yeah, nice. So there's operations involved. Operations involved. Anybody have anything else? I would say that's a pretty good brainstorm so far, so I'm happy with that. Now, so we know all these like different things that are involved in algebra, but then if I ask someone what is algebra, does anyone think they could give me like a nice sentence that would tell me what is algebra? Anyone? No, everyone's shaking their heads because they never really give you the context about this at school. So I'm going to tell you guys what algebra is. Now, we're going to learn it through a scenario. So here's the scenario. So let's look at this scenario. I'm a flower shop owner and people order bouquets of flowers from me. Each bouquet is different. That's the important part I want you guys to take note of. Every single bouquet is different. If my time is $20 per hour, my consult fee, so when I call someone on the phone, is $5 per hour. How much should I charge if every rose is $7, every daisy is $2, every lily is $5, and every cherry blossom is $6? So I'm going to pretend that I am now my business owner and Sophia's going to call me. She's a customer. So she wants to order a bouquet of flowers. So Sophia, you're calling me. I pick up the phone. Let's have a conversation. Tell me like, hi, I'd like to order some flowers. Let's do it.
Hi, I'd like to order some flowers.
Sure, what would you like?
A bouquet of lilies, roses and daisies.
Sure, how many lilies would you like?
Like 6.
6, okay. So 6 lilies.
Yes.
And how many daisies would you like? Okay, 7 daisies. And how many, what else did you want? Sorry, did you say roses?
Yes.
How many roses would you like?
4.
4 roses. Okay, beautiful. 4 roses. Thanks so much, Sophia. I'll have that ready for you by tomorrow. See you later. See you later.
The cherry blossoms.
Bye-bye. She doesn't want cherry blossoms. This customer doesn't want them. So everybody have a listen to me. Everybody listen. Now, that call that I just had with Sophia costed her $5. There's a $5 consult fee. Okay? That's what it says in the question. It says a $5 consult fee. So the fact that she called me, I'm going to include the time I just spent on the phone with her, $5 of my time. So I'm going to add $5. So now let's come up with the price I'm going to charge Sophia. So the bouquet price for Sophia. Now I have 2 options. I can go, I didn't like the sound of that customer. They annoyed me. I'm going to charge them $500 for their bouquet. Just because I feel like it.
Can you do 100, like $1?
Yeah. Like I can charge one customer $1 and I can charge another customer $500.
No, do $1.
Listen to me. Is that a fair way to price?
No.
So I should have what we call a formula for every single person. A price that I charge every single formula. But would it make sense for me to charge everyone the same price? What if I just say like a flat rate $40 per bouquet? Would that make sense for me as a business owner? No, because every single bouquet costs me a different amount of money. Maybe one bouquet takes me 5 hours to make and one bouquet takes me 10 minutes to make. It wouldn't be fair to pay myself the same for both of those bouquets. Does everyone make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a look at how I'm gonna charge Sophia. So boys, can I get your help, please? Can I get Joseph? Tell me the first thing that I should add to the charge of my bouquet.
How much is each of the flowers?
No, start with the phone call. So let's go like from the first thing that happened. So she called me. I had a consultation with her. How much does that cost? $5. So I charge all my customers $5 for a consultation. Then, Bilal, can you tell me what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm also going to say that when I'm now making Sophia's bouquet, I'm putting the flowers together. It took me 2 hours. So how much am I going to charge for my time?
The two.
$40?
$40.
Why $40? Because it's
20 plus 20 is.
Yeah, 20 plus 20, or you just do like 2 times 20, because 20 is my hourly rate, and we said that I spent 2 hours, right? So 2 times $20. Now, plus, Sophia, how much should I charge you for the lilies? How many lilies did you buy?
6, so
Yeah, so 6 times what?
2, which is 12.
6 times 2, but how much are the lilies? Isn't the...
Oh wait, my bad, 5.
5.
I was
Good.
looking at daisies.
So 6 times 5 for the lilies. And then maybe, what about the daisies, Bilal? How much will I charge for the daisies?
7.
7 times what?
4.
7 times
Oh no, 7 times 2.
2 for the daisies. And then Joseph, how much will I charge for the roses?
4 times 7.
Good. 4 times 7. Amazing. So can someone please put that in their calculator and tell me what it equals? $10, yeah? 117 in total. So that's how much I will be charging Sophia. I will charge her $117. Now I'm going to get a new customer. I'm going to get Bilal. Bilal's going to be my new customer. He's probably going to give me 6, 7 of everything. But let's have a look. Okay, my phone's ringing. I'm picking up the phone. Bilal's calling me. Hello, sir. What would you like today?
Do I have to choose flower?
Yes.
Okay.
You're calling a flower shop.
Can I please get so $7 each? No, cherry blossom, $6 each. Can I get 7 of them, please?
So you would like 7 cherry blossoms?
Yes, please.
So you would like me to make you a bouquet?
I don't know.
Do you want me to organize the bouquet into like a nice?
What's a bouquet?
It's like a
range of flowers.
range of flowers. Is that what you want, or do you want me to just give you individual pieces?
Individual.
Individual. So you don't want me to make you a bouquet?
No.
So you just want me to like just give you the like stems by themselves?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're doing Bilal's individual stems. What would you like?
Stems.
Okay, which stems? Which flowers?
Cherry blossom.
Okay, so you would like cherry blossoms. How many cherry blossoms?
7.
How many cherry blossoms?
You said 7.
Oh yeah, 7.
Okay,
You confused my brain.
7 cherry blossoms. What else?
Can I please have 6 roses because they're $7 each?
Okay, so 6 roses. 6 roses. Cool. What else?
No. Can you switch the roses and the cherry blossoms around, please?
Yeah, sure. What else? Anything else?
You guys only have chocolate?
Sorry, I don't have chocolate.
Oh.
I only have roses, daisies, lilies, and cherry blossoms. Anything else?
Alright, bye.
Okay. Oh, he hung up the phone on me. Oh my god. All right. Now, how am I going to charge this? This customer didn't want me to make a bouquet at all. This customer just wanted me to pick some stems from my collection, put them in a bag, and give them to him. So, is that going to take any time?
No.
So, do I charge him my hourly time rate?
No.
No, I shouldn't. Now, so for Bilal's cost is going to equal what? Somebody tell me. Do I charge him for a consult fee?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
It
I-
should be $10 because he's hung up on you.
Good point,
Hey,
but no.
stop trying to get fined.
So, guys, shush, please. So, $5 for my consult fee. Okay, everyone agrees with that. So, notice how I'm charging every single one of my customers a consult fee. Now, I'm not going to charge him an hourly rate because he didn't ask me to arrange a bouquet, so that makes it easy for me. Can someone tell me what else do I charge? Bilal, tell me what I charge.
Each stem.
Yeah, so what do I charge? So for the roses, how much do I charge? Tell me.
6.
Yep, 6 times what?
7.
6 times 7. Good. And then Joseph, what do I charge for the cherry blossoms?
6 times 7.
6 times, how much are the cherry blossoms each? Have a look.
6.
They cost $6 each, right? And how many cherry blossoms do I have?
7.
So 6 times 7? Good. I just wanted you to explain it. Now, someone plug that into the calculator, please. So, I have a couple questions to ask you guys from this scenario. First of all, do we think I treated both customers fairly?
Yes.
I did. I treated them both exactly the same. Are their prices the same?
No.
No, because they ordered different things, so it's fair for me to charge them differently. But notice I charge them fairly, but differently. Okay, that's something very important. Did I charge them the same way every time? So I always did $5 consult fee plus $20 per hour plus whatever they ordered. Is everyone correct with it? Like cool with that, yeah?
Yeah.
So this is something we call variability, okay? And this is the whole reason that we need algebra in math, because there's a lot of scenarios, real life scenarios that require mathematics are not things like what you did in year 6, like 5 plus 7 or 5 times 12. It's not always the same numbers all the time. It's really important that we have this thing called variability in math so we can come up with like a formula. Say I get sick and I need someone to take over my my bouquet shop for a week because I'm sick. They should have like a formula so that they know how to price and charge every single customer. So we need math for that, and we need algebra for that specifically, because algebra contains variables. So the first thing is, algebra is basically, if I was to ask you guys what is algebra, it's basically our ability to deal with variable scenarios, so changing scenarios. The word variable just means changing. It's our ability to deal with changing scenarios in mathematics. That's it, okay? And it's basically the ability to work with variable numbers. That's it. Algebra is literally just doing math with variable numbers. That is all, okay? So let's first talk about, now from that scenario, does anyone think that they could tell me what variables are? What are variables?
Numbers.
Yeah, they are numbers, but like what are they specifically? No, I just said it. Variables are changing numbers. So variables, can everyone pick up their phones and please go on Google and just search up the word variable, and can someone read me the definition? So just search up the word variable in English. What does it mean? Okay.
Non-consistent or having a fixed pattern, liable to change.
Liable to change. Okay. Can you ask for like a more simple definition, because that one's a bit convoluted? Is there like
able to be changed or adapted?
Cool, able to be changed or adapted. So basically, a variable thing in English. So in the English dictionary, variable just means able to change. And that's exactly what a variable is in math. It's a number that's able to change. That's it. Okay? So can we all write? I want to start by writing an example of a formula, a variable formula with variable numbers, just so we can understand why we're introducing algebra in the first place. So let's say I get sick. I can't run my flower shop today. I need to write a formula for the person who's taking over so they know how to charge every single customer. What would that formula be? So cost of service. What would my formula be? Someone tell me. What was the beautiful $5 for everyone? So we're always charging $5. Everyone plus $20 per. Now, how do I say per hour? I'll just write H, right? Because we don't need to write per PH. We just need one variable for how many hours. Because what you guys noticed is for Bilal's one, we did 2 times 0, which we know is 0. So it was sorry, not 2 times 0. It was 20 times 0. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
So it was $20 times 0 hours. So it was $20 times 0 hours. But for Sophia, it was $20 times 2 hours because I spent 2 hours. So the cost of the service is 20 times however many hours you spent. So that's our first variable. The first variable, so the thing that changes with everyone's cost, is how many hours I spend making their bouquet. If their bouquet is really complicated and they want me to make like really special designs or something, that's probably going to take me longer. I should charge more for it. Everyone agree? What's the next variable thing? Now, there was only 4 other variables. What are they?
Each flower.
Each flower. How many of each flower
4.
do I have? So yeah, I have 4. So we're going to use R for roses, D for daisies, L for lilies, and C for cherry blossoms. So how much do I charge for roses? Let's say 7 times,
However many they want.
which is, what variable did we say it would be? Just R, right? And that's how many roses. So we're going to say 7 times R for how many roses we use. Let's do the next one. Sophia, how about daisies?
2 times D.
Beautiful. 2 times D. Perfect.
I thought it was 2 times 3.
No, 2 times D. The next one. Can I get Joseph? Can you tell me how much do I charge for lilies?
L times 1.
L times 5. Beautiful. Or normally we always write the number in front, so 5 times L. Beautiful. And then Bilal, can you tell me how about cherry blossoms, your favorite?
6.
6 times?
7.
No. 6 times? What? It's a variable. What's the variable? Remember, C. Beautiful. So 6 times C. Perfect.
CB.
Yeah, you can make it CB, but normally we only like to write one variable.
CB, come on.
No. Okay, so cost of service. So Bilal, just so you know, if we were at CB, that would mean that we have like 2 variables being multiplied. What you can do though, if you really want to write CB, you can write C subscript B, so like a little b, just so it's like cherry blossom, but it still counts as one variable if you write like a subscript, so you write it like smaller, okay? So if you really want CB, we can write it like that. But to keep in mind, CB is just one variable, guys, not 2 separate variables. So now what I want you to understand, H is the hours, R is roses, D is daisies, L is lilies, and CB is cherry blossoms. And the cool thing about this is now if I get sick or I'm actually the owner and I just want to be able to have a quick formula that I just plug in numbers and I get the answer, now I have a formula to do that. So now anyone calls me, they go to me, hi, I'd like 10 roses, 12 cherry blossoms, and 5 lilies. Oh, would you like any daisies? No, I don't want any daisies. Then I just substitute all those numbers into here, plug them in. Same with the hours, so I'll wait until I finish the bouquet. Let's say it took me 5 hours. I'll plug in my hours and then boom, I'm done and all is good. Everybody cool with that? Yeah? Pretty easy. So does everyone understand why we have variables in math? Yeah? It's to deal with situations that are changing, but it's the same thing changing every single time. So it's always my hours, the number of roses, the numbers of daisies, the numbers of lilies, and the numbers of cherry blossoms. It's always the same 5 things that are changing, but they are changing nonetheless, and we need a way to track them when they change. Alrighty, so now I'm going to do an example. Now, do you guys see how we did the example? We actually said like, okay, let's pretend someone's calling me, and like we actually played the scenario out. When you guys get questions about this stuff, I want you to play the scenario out as well, because it's going to mean that you are thinking about what's happening and you won't make mistakes. So every time I do a math or like a physics question or anything, I think about the scenario. Don't just try and, oh, there's numbers everywhere, let me try and just write random stuff. Think about it. Because thinking about it and pretending like you're really in the scenario, especially with word problems, will help a lot. You can even draw a little picture, you can think for a second and pretend people are calling each other. Do whatever you need to do, okay? So, I'm going to write another example for you guys, and I want you please to write down exactly what we did here, write down an actual variable equation for me to be able to calculate whatever the scenario is, okay? So I'm going to write a question for you guys, and I want you to start by doing that. This is the example I want you guys to do. A jeweler makes custom jewellery. The jeweler only works with Australian sapphires. Per carat of sapphire, he charges $600. So if it was like only a 1 carat stone, he would charge $600. If it was a 2 carat stone, he would charge 600 times 2. No, he does. So, and for every gram of gold he uses, so he only makes gold jewelry with sapphires. For every gram of gold he uses on the piece, he charges $800. So if there's 1 gram of gold, it will be $800. If there's 5 grams of gold, it will be 5 times $800. Finally, he charges $50 per hour that he works on the piece. So if he works on the piece for 100 hours, he's going to charge 50 times 100 hours. Okay? So, step 1, can I please get everybody to write a formula for the price of any piece of jewelry? So just like we did here. So for any bouquet, we wrote a formula. Can I get everyone to write a formula for any piece of jewelry? And you guys can do a couple of examples in your head just like we did with the flowers first, and then you can write the formula. So can I get everyone to start by doing that, please? So, Joseph has told us that this was his answer. So he got 50H, 600S for sapphire, and 800G for gold. So grams of gold is 800 per gram. Sapphire carats is 600 per gram. 600 per carat and $50 per hour. So everybody got this answer, and I'm really glad. So everyone's understanding what's going on, which is awesome. So now I'm going to ask you the second part of this question. These are 3 pieces of jewelry that this jeweler made. On this ring, he only spent 10 hours. The sapphire is a 3-carat sapphire. And the amount of gold that he has used on this ring is 6 grams. Okay? Then, on this necklace, he has used, let's say, this necklace only took him 5 hours. Very simple necklace, no troubles there. The sapphire is a 1.8 carat sapphire. And he's used maybe, let's say there's a chain and a little bit, let's say he's used like 15 grams of gold. And then finally, the last one, he's only spent, again, like maybe let's say 5 hours here.
24 carats.
Now, each of those sapphires is 2 carats. So 2 carats per sapphire. But remember that each earring is 2 carats. So in total, you have 4 carats, yeah? And then per earring, he has used 3 grams of gold per earring, okay? So can everybody please work out, using your formulas, the cost of each of these pieces? So everyone work that out now in your calculators, and then we are going to check your answers. So I'll just give you guys a very, very quick reminder about substituting values. Remember, in your calculator, the best thing to do is to put brackets around every single one of the variables and then just swap the values for what they should be. So instead of H for this first example, you would put a 10 in the brackets. And instead of S, you'd put a 3 in the brackets. And instead of G, you would put a 6 in the brackets. And then you just plug it into your calculator with the brackets, and your calculator already knows that brackets just means multiplication. Okay? So everybody do that for me, please. And then we're going to go through the answers.
Add the multiplication in between?
You do, absolutely you do. So you write it exactly how it is there. So it says 50H plus 600S plus 800G. So you absolutely have to. But
why do we use a bracket?
Brackets, you don't need to put the times in between. You can just put brackets.
No, but you have to wait.
Show me what you mean.
Wait, how do you put H on you have to do that?
So guys, just to be extra clear, please. So Bilal just asked me if you just type into your calculator like 50. Or sorry, he said 10. But that's not right. So you don't just type into your calculator 10. Wouldn't it be, Bilal, 50 times 10? Because there's 10 hours times 50 per hour. That's perfect.
Oh, so we just keep the other numbers.
You keep all the other numbers because those are constants. Remember, the only thing that's changing is your variables. Remember, variable is the only thing that changes. So only your letters change.
7,100.
Yeah, so you change the letters for numbers now. So can everyone please do that for every single one of those pieces of jewelry? Yes, exactly. All right? So everybody do all 3 of these questions, and then we're going to go through it. And if you get, sorry, one second. If you guys get decimals, please round to 2 decimal places because it is money. And remember, we only have 2 decimal places in money. Alrighty, guys. So now we're going to go through the answers. So Sophia, can I get you to walk me through just the first one, please?
So, in your calculator,
Mm-hmm.
you do 50 bracket bracket 10, close bracket, plus 600, bracket 3, close bracket, and 800, and bracket 6.
Beautiful. And what did you get when you plugged that in?
7,100.
7,900. Beautiful.
100.
100. Okay. Amazing. 7,100. Bilal, the next one, please. What did you plug into your calculator?
50. Do I have to say a bracket part?
You can just say 50 times 5. That's fine.
Okay, 50 times 5
Mhm.
times 600. Wait,
Plus-
50 times 5 plus 600 times 1.8
Mm-hmm.
plus 800 times 15.
Beautiful. And what does that equal?
13330.
Everyone got the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah? Nice. And then Joseph, the last one, please.
50
Mm-hmm.
times 5
Mm-hmm.
plus 600
Mm-hmm.
times 2
Would it be times 2? Because remember, look at how many earrings did he make?
times 4.
Times 4. Beautiful.
Oh, I got the wrong thing.
And then plus. It's okay. Just tell me what else. And then plus what?
Plus 6.
800 times 6. Right? So can everyone please resubstitute that in their calculator and tell me what they get? So again, this is just a lesson that it's very important to actually work out your...
Wouldn't you just go double?
No, not double, because remember the first one hasn't been doubled. Only the second two have been doubled. So it's really, really important to read your question properly. So everyone just plug that into your calculators and tell me what you get instead. Okay.
I win.
Okay, good. So 7,450. All right, amazing work, guys. So that is all I wanted to teach you guys today. I just wanted you to understand a couple of things. First of all, what is algebra? And then second of all, how to use algebra in real life scenarios. So I want you guys to understand that pretty much anyone who has anything where they're selling you something or they are pricing things or you want to price things. Let's say you guys want to open like a cookie shop where Sophia is going to charge Bilal for the different flavors of cookies she's going to make him. Then she needs to have a formula, okay? So I want you guys to understand this. And then I'm going to set you guys a couple of homework questions. So I'm going to put those on the next page and I want you guys to do them for homework. So that is it for today. And we will go through the next stuff later.